And a hello everybody, Jean Henderson Pierre back again with you, another beverage ramble edition. Today we're looking at Bell's official Hazy Indian Pale Ale, or Hazy IPA. Alrighty, this is from the Bell's Brewing Company, based in Comstock, Michigan, and I think they also have a brewery in Detroit, I believe, as well. 6.4% ABV is the beer. It is an IPA style, a New England IPA style. Always been the difference, I guess, the main thing, the difference between New England style IPAs versus West Coast style IPAs. I think the New England style has a more fruit-centric to their IPAs, more fruit-based, or the base of their IPAs is more fruit-centric. Okay, that's a better definition, I should say, versus the West Coast IPAs, where they do have a lot of that citrus flavors, but it's more hop-forward. This also have hops, but the fruit flavors tend to take over most of that style. So that is the difference between New England and West Coast style IPAs. To me it is, I say. It's a very good score on Beer Advocate. As I mentioned, Bell's Brewery, I've had their Two-Hearted Ale, which is also their IPA. I've had their Oberon, O-B-E-R-O-N Ale. Other beers I've had from them. I've had their Christmas Ale, and their Porter. Outside of that, and I've had their Midwestern version beer, but I don't know what it is now. Again, I don't know what it is on the website, but there was something from Bell's I had that was sort of Midwestern ale or whatever it is. But I've had stuff from the Bell's Brewery, and all I can say is that everything from them has been excellent, superb. So I'm sure this will be the same as well. You know, I've had other West Coast style IPAs, or excuse me, I should say New England style. I've had, of course, from Boston Beer Company, of course, Sam Adams. I've had their Hazy New England style IPA. I said Sam Adams Hazy style IPA. I believe I had something else from that as well. Kind of escapes me right now, so excuse me for a second. Dogs barking. I don't know what it is. I just have bad timing when I'm doing videos or trying to upload videos. It's just every time I do something, something just pops up and comes up right out of the blue. I don't know. Either I'm just not allowed to do beer reviews. The only beer I need to be drinking is Bud Light, which I think sucks in my opinion. I can't stand drinking that beer. But if they offered it to me, I will drink it, but I'm not buying the shit, period. But anyway, back to the beer I'm drinking right now. So, and you can see in the can it says, pungent American hops combined with wheat and Pilsner malt result in a smooth or aromatic, juicy IPA. So, as I said, very more fruit-centric as their base of these New England style IPAs than the West Coast style, which which has some of those same fruit flavors, but the hops overtake that. So. I really like the can. It looks like a baseball. I don't know, official. The logo and everything looks like something you see at a sporting event or going to a sporting event. Something that maybe Major League Baseball might be involved in, like official. I don't know, something that's kind of giving me that kind of feel about it, like an NFL logo or a Major League Baseball logo. But really digging that logo a lot. So. Definitely the flavors of citrus is definitely in there. More tan. A little grapefruit is in this. A lot of grapefruit flavors in this beer than anything I'm getting right now. Has a nice little sweet finish. Definitely the hops are definitely there. More grapefruit than anything I'm getting. But a little wheat flavor. A bit malty. But overall, a good England IPA. I'm not saying great, but good. It's kind of holding its own. To me, it is. So, what can I say? This is all right. I think Bell's did a good job with this. You have a lot of other IPAs can be a little bit more overly sour, which some people like. Can be overly too fruity, which some people like or dislike. Either way, tend to hold its own. So, nice and nothing well done by Bell's. We've been getting a lot of their beers since maybe, I think going back 2013. Well, 2012, 2013. Since I've been living in Mobile now since 2006. About 2012, 2013. Being in a lot of their beers in this area. And again, as I mentioned, the ones early in the beginning of the video, Two Hearted Ale, the Porter. They had some Midwestern, maybe Dunkel or something like that, or maybe some Amber Ale. It was an Amber Ale we've had. We've had the Two Hearted Ale, the Porter. There was some other, again, Midwestern. I don't know what it was. Maybe been a Dunkel, maybe been something like a Scotch Ale type beer, whatever it was. We've had that beer, but we've had this beer present in this area. And again, the brewery is in Michigan. You have Founders as well. There's a lot of good breweries, and I'm sure my good friend Eric, the Lions fan, will tell you that Michigan is, like every state, it's putting out some good stuff. Nothing really foul, nothing really horrible. I mean, all these states, everywhere. I mean, it is a good time if you're a beer drinker to really try a lot of beers, not only in your home state, but those in your neighboring states. And I will attest to that because I've had a lot of good stuff in Georgia. I've had a lot of good stuff in Florida. I've had some good stuff in Tennessee and Mississippi as well. And then if you want to go further west towards Louisiana and Texas, stuff that has been arriving here in our state, I'm saying, hey man, this is a good time if you're a beer drinker. You can't really complain. I mean, there's really a lot of good beers out there. Beers that I would say, man, what have I been drinking? I've been drinking natural ice and this and that for years. Again, nothing against any of those beers. I think they're all great, but it's really a good time if you're a beer drinker to sample and try a lot of good stuff that is out there. And there is some good stuff that is out there right now. So, and from all parts of the country and the world too. So this is real good too. So I'm going to go with the same score. Very good with Beer Advocate. So I'm going to go with an 8.9. So that would be a B. Very good. B plus. So 8.8 for the official Hazy IPA by Bell's Brewery. So when you see it, try it out. I don't know the difference between this one and their Two Hearted Ale. Again, that's your traditional standard IPA. I guess more of the West Coast version. This is more of the New England version. So, as it says on the Hazy Indian Pale, so which is most times that's what it is. So, anyway, B plus score. John Henderson here at the Beverage Journal. I'm going to keep on watching. Always cheers, live, laugh, and love. Official.